Welcome to my channel, Learn English, Live It, and Speak with Confidence. From Childhood to Forever. Chapter 1. Where Love Began in Silence. Lina and Adam grew up in the same quiet neighborhood where mornings smelled of dust and notebooks and afternoons echoed with children's voices. From a very young age, Lina understood that life was not kind to those who waited. She believed strength was built through effort, discipline, and self-control. While others dreamed freely, she planned carefully, holding on to her studies as if they were her only safe place. At school, Lina was known as serious and focused. She listened more than she spoke and observed more than she acted. Inside her calm appearance lived a restless heart that noticed Adam long before she understood the meaning of love. She noticed how he stood straight when teachers spoke, how responsibility seemed natural to him, and how his presence made everything feel more stable. Adam, on the other hand, carried leadership like a destiny. Chosen as class president year after year, he learned early that people expected perfection from him. He followed rules, protected others, and hid his emotions carefully. Few knew how heavy that role felt. Fewer still knew that Lina was the only person who made him forget that weight. From childhood, Adam watched Lina quietly. He admired her independence, her refusal to complain, and her silent strength. He felt close to her without speaking, connected by something deeper than friendship, yet he never dared to confess. Love, to him, felt dangerous, something that could distract him from his duty. Their relationship existed in silence, in shared glances across classrooms, in moments when they sat near each other during exams, in the comfort of knowing the other was present. No words were needed, yet many words were missing. Lina often told herself that love was a weakness. She feared that if she allowed her heart to lead, she would lose control over her future. So she buried her feelings deep, convincing herself that admiration was harmless if it stayed unspoken. Adam did the same. He convinced himself that discipline mattered more than emotion, that leadership required sacrifice, and that love could wait. Neither realized that silence, repeated for years, slowly turns into regret. By the end of their childhood, love had already grown strong between them, untouched, unnamed, and fragile, waiting for the moment life would test it. Chapter 2. Rescue, Jealousy, and the Rise of a Hidden Enemy. The first crack in their silent world appeared during a chaotic afternoon at school. A violent incident broke out near the science lab. Students pushed and screamed. Lina lost her balance and fell hard, her head hitting the ground. Pain exploded, then darkness swallowed her. Adam heard her name shouted across the hallway. Fear, unlike anything he had known, rushed through him. He pushed through the crowd and found Lina lying still, blood on her forehead. In that moment, leadership meant nothing. Carrying her in his arms, he ran, praying she would open her eyes. When Lina finally woke up in the nurse's office, she saw Adam beside her, pale and shaking. For the first time, she saw fear in his eyes, fear of losing her. That moment tied their hearts closer than ever before. But where love grows, danger often follows. Not long after, Maya transferred to their school. She was confident, charming, and loud in ways Lina was not. She enjoyed attention, admiration, and control. Teachers praised her brilliance, and students admired her beauty. Maya noticed Adam immediately. His influence, his calm authority, and the respect he commanded attracted her. But what truly caught her attention was the way his eyes unconsciously searched for Lina. Maya understood the connection instantly. Instead of stepping away, she decided to destroy it. Quietly and patiently, she began to manipulate. She twisted conversations, spread subtle lies, and created misunderstandings that were hard to trace. Lina began to feel invisible. Adam began to feel confused. The silence that once felt safe now felt heavy. Jealousy entered Lina's heart, while doubt filled Adam's mind. What had once been innocent love slowly turned into emotional warfare, led by a girl who wanted to win at any cost. Chapter 3. Fire, Collapse, and the Deepest Separation. Graduation arrived with painful changes. Adam earned a prestigious scholarship abroad. Everyone celebrated his success. Lina smiled, clapped, and congratulated him, while something inside her broke. Maya stood proudly beside him, letting rumors grow without denial. As months passed, communication faded. Lina heard whispers that Adam and Maya were together. She believed them. Her focus collapsed under emotional weight and financial pressure. She worked long hours while studying, exhaustion becoming her constant companion. One stormy night, Lina's strength finally failed her. While returning home from work, she collapsed into a flooded street. Cold water pulled her down as panic filled her chest. Her scream cut through the storm. Fate answered cruelly and kindly at once. Adam, back unexpectedly for a short visit, heard her voice. Without thinking, he jumped into the water and pulled her out, holding her shaking body as guilt flooded his heart. That rescue reopened wounds that never healed. Love returned violently, mixed with pain, jealousy, and unanswered questions. But before truth could be spoken, tragedy struck again. During a volunteer camp, a fire broke out in an old building where Lina was helping children. Smoke filled the halls. Lina became trapped, coughing, terrified, losing strength. Adam ran into the flames without hesitation. Guided only by fear and love, he found Lina unconscious and carried her out moments before the building collapsed. But this time, Maya succeeded. Through emotional manipulation and lies, she convinced Adam that Lina was destroying his future. Broken and afraid, Adam walked away, leaving Lina alone at her weakest moment. Chapter 4: Truth, Healing, and a Love That Chose to Survive. Lina woke up to silence. No messages, no visits, only emptiness. Trauma from the fire, exhaustion, and heartbreak pushed her into deep depression. She stopped studying, she stopped dreaming. She barely survived each day. Nights were the hardest. Memories haunted her. Childhood glances, rescues, and promises never spoken. She blamed herself for loving too deeply and trusting too quietly. One night, lost in pain, Lina crossed the street without awareness. A car rushed toward her. At the last second, Adam pulled her back, saving her life for the third time. Seeing her fragile state shattered him completely. That moment destroyed the lies. The truth finally surfaced. Messages, witnesses, and confessions exposed Maya's manipulation. Her power collapsed, her image shattered. She lost everything she had built on lies. Healing was slow and painful. Lina needed time. Adam stayed near but never forced forgiveness. He carried guilt silently, determined to protect her this time without pride or fear. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, Lina returned to herself. Strength returned, not as ambition but as self-worth. One quiet night, Adam confessed everything: his love since childhood, his fear of choosing wrong, his greatest mistake. Lina cried, releasing years of pain. Years later, they stood together, stronger and wiser. Their love had survived jealousy, manipulation, fire, collapse, and silence. What began in childhood silence became a forever chosen through pain, courage, and hope.